What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? What's up, Sagittarius? So I just want to take a look. I know that there's a lot going on in the energetic space right now. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, y'all. If you could see this perfect. Oh, it's hunching its back too. Calm down, Pookie. It's a black cat. Oh, it's solid black. Ooh. Ooh, baby, you got to calm down coming over here, but you are gorgeous. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm the one. I'm sorry. Oh, look at another one. Hi. Y'all, there's two cats on my porch. Y'all, this cat is gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Y'all, they left. Oh my goodness. Y'all, there was a solid, I know y'all probably like, damn girl, it is not that serious, but it kind of do be for me, honey, okay? It was a solid black cat that came up here. But when I opened the door, it was another like brown and black striped cat. It cat looked like it been through hell and back. It actually looks a little pregnant if you ask me. And this black cat looked like it's going to go be a bully. Damn, that's crazy. Y'all, if I wasn't on this live, I know I'd be trying to regulate too much shit. I got control issues. I would be out there trying to regulate that shit. That black cat better leave that other kitty cat alone. Let me mind my business. Let me mind my business. What's up, y'all? I want to tap into the connection that's on your minds. It's gonna distract me. It is. Um, let's tap into this connection. Let me get these 6 cards out here, Spirit. Let me mind my business. It's a pink and blue skyline. It's gorgeous. Maybe there's something about distractions, Sagittarius. Maybe there's something about distractions. Oh man, I knew you weren't gonna be able to see that. There it is. Look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. Y'all, when y'all be wondering what I be looking off at, that's what I be like. That's my canvas. It's so wide open and gorgeous. But look at that. That's what I'm looking at right now doing y'all's reading. Okay, let me get my shit together. I know, gorgeous, isn't it? Hello, Amanda. How are you? It is that serious. LOL. You love what you love. You said it right. Okay, y'all, let's tap into this connection. Let's see the connection that's on your mind that has you consumed right now, Sagittarius. Is it lust or is it love? What does the universe need you to know about this connection right now at this time? Take a few deep breaths in. Take a few deep breaths in and really kind of get yourself centered and think about the person so that you can get the most concise message possible, okay? All right, Spirit, let me tap into the strongest connection in the Sagittarian Ninth House Collective's energetic space. Is this connection lust or is it love? What's going on here inside of this connection? Hey, Ashley, what's up, y'all? Y'all, these are general messages, but y'all already know the deal, Sag. We OGs at this point. So just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest. But if it is resonating, please don't forget to give your girl a thumbs up down below, Sag. All right, there it goes. Oh, shit. Okay, it's a lot going on here. We have the Page of Swords, the Justice card, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three of Cups. Oh, shit. It's one of them. This is a doozy. Okay, this could be a Libra, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. This could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is a doozy. The Justice card is the only major arcana out here. So we're going to go ahead and say that this is heavy on the Libra. But more important than this being heavy on the Libra energy, this is definitely on this, like this is balancing out some sort of karmic lesson, okay? So let me tell you, what is the potential, like where is the strongest potential for reciprocity within the dynamic of his connection? Friendship. The Three of Cups. Friendship. Okay. The meaningful connection beyond excitement, like what this connection is beyond its initial thrill, it's the Ten of Swords. But it's the Ten of Swords in this deck that says everything is fine. And here's why this connection is going to give you the opportunity to balance the karmic scales. Because, Sag, I know I'm a Sagittarius. I'm highly affected, so don't take this personal. We just going to elevate together, okay? But you know those situations where you are offended and things take a left and like they do the worst. In your opinion, in your mind, it's the worst is the worst. Honestly, the purpose of this connection is to show you what is beyond that. Like, even though there's devastation, even though there's pain inside of this situation, this is going to be the connection that teaches you how to keep your shit together and recognize that even through this painful situation, everything is still fine and that it's not the end. That's literally what this, like, for real. That's like the potential for distractions here within the two of you all is the Page of Cups. So are you two going to have an emotional, I have to be honest with you, emotionally, the two of you all connect based off of childhood trauma, okay, with the Page of Cups. there's definitely this energy of needing to heal things, reflect on things through one another's trauma. But I have to be honest with you, baby, we ain't talking about the one you gonna end up with. This ain't the one you gonna end up with. Is this the one that has some important lessons to teach you? Yeah, yeah, they do. And I think for some reason with the Ten of Pentacles being here, I'm getting the strong energy. Like, y'all gonna have to forgive me, honey, with this hurt. It needs to be done. I need to hit my Sagittarian girl up and go get it done. But until then, let's deal with it. The Ten of Pentacles is here for there's something. What is the Ten of Pentacles? I feel like that the two of you all can make money together. I do see something about making finances together. Like, I don't know. I don't know if the fact that the two of you all are just able to bounce ideas off of one another, and it allows for you all to open your vision up so the two of you all get grounded and stable in your own rights, and therefore, the Magician. I think the two of you all are able to cook up some sort of abundance together, if I could be honest with you. Like the two of you all, like I'm just going to be honest with you. If this is not love, this isn't love, but I can't necessarily label it as lust. That's what I have to tell you, Sag. I can't necessarily label this as lust. So there is love there. So if I have to call it lust or love, it's definitely leaning towards love, but it's not a romantic, platonic, the rest of my life devoted to you love. It's not that. This is a connection that will go down in history for sure for you. Okay. This is a connection that, like I have a connection that I can describe to you that, baby, this shit was done so dramatically into it. I have no desire to be friends, resurrect, or anything like that, right? But I also have had another encounter with a situation with a person that kind of made me feel a little similar, but I could see myself at least. That's the energy here. Like this person is going to teach you that even though you went through some hard times, I still feel like that there's a friendship that is where that's where the reciprocity is found at. Like if you feel like the person doesn't know how to reciprocate your energy, it's definitely because you're trying to force more out of it. Damn it. Okay, is it back? Yes. Okay, so let me see what I was saying. Oh, that's what I was saying. If there comes a time in this like right now, this spread is telling me that the potential to have this energy reciprocated is on a friendship level. Okay. To have requited energy inside of this here connection, it is to have it on a friendship level. But if you find yourself not being like the energy is not being reciprocated, it's because you're trying to make more out of this than what it's meant to be, honestly. Let's see. What are the beliefs that are shaping this connection? You see, the beliefs that are shaping this connection is the Justice card. I have to be honest with you. It's almost trying to make this too black and white and too much this and too much this. And, you know, like when we think about the Justice card, we think about those contracts. Okay. So if the beliefs that are shaping this connection is that the contracts, like we have to stay within the black and the white, and I'm telling you that this is not a connection that's going to go toward, this isn't a connection that's going to come together traditionally. It's just not that. It's not. I think the two of you all may try to have like a romantic relationship. You may have a few attempts at that before the two of you all recognize that there's more to come from this when you allow yourself to explore the gray, explore the celebratory energy, explore the friendship, instead of trying to force the chemistry part. Okay. What is the Justice card trying to say here? Grand evening to you as well, Sweet Cakes Tarot. What's up, Spike Gunner? Hey, Trey Love. What's up, y'all? What's up? So let's see, Spirit. What's the Justice card here? Just clarify the Justice card. This could be a Gemini, a Virgo, a Libra. We have Aquarius, a Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We now have Leo here. We have Cancer with the Strength card. When I also think about the Justice card, especially with the Strength coming out, it's almost like there's this energy of like trying to make yourself feel composed or poised within this situation. And because you're so concerned, because like the beliefs that is shaping this connection is it looks good. It looks good on paper. It looks like it would make sense. There's too much focusing on that, and you're holding yourself back. Like you're not allowing yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, let's just say, Sagittarius, let's just explore for a second. I got this one song I love. It's a little old fashioned, so don't jump off too soon. Anita Baker. I was learning my man while I was earning my man. And it speaks about the trials and the tribulations that she was going through in the toxic relationship. But she wasn't going to give up on her man because she felt like that through all of the trials and tribulations, she was actually, I'm getting head chills, so I'm talking to somebody. She was actually learning the person that she was loving. And Spirit is ultimately saying, like, because you're so focused on making it look so good, you're actually not using the opportunities when the relationship gets a little messy. You're not allowing yourself to see what you're learning. You're too worried about trying to clean it up and make it look good. And that's what's making this come off as a more lustful and not a loving situation, okay? Does that make sense, y'all? I know it does. So help me understand this Ten of Swords. Everything is fine. Because like the meaningful part of this connection beyond its initial thrill, its initial excitement, is understanding that, you know, even when things don't go as anticipated, even when things hurt, even when things come to an end, it doesn't have to, like, you don't have to burn that bridge. You don't have to Lisa Left Eye Lopez every situation, right? Let's see, Spirit. What's the Ten of Swords? Everything is fine here. The high priestess, yeah, I do. The high priestess and the queen of swords. I do. I feel like that honestly, yeah, will tell you what you get right. Learn if you can stop grasping and trying to control. You see, that's why, oh shit. Bring it together, spirit. Let me close this sheer curtain. Bring it together then, spirit. Okay, y'all noticed how I was getting distracted by the cats, right? And I also said that look at me over here trying to, if I wasn't on the camera, I would be out there trying to regulate the shit, make sure that they weren't picking on each other. That's the thing. There's this energy of like when things don't go as you expected it or things don't come together the way that you would like it to, I definitely, and you may go into this energy of, like I said, setting this shit on a fire. Lisa left out Lopez, I think she was a Sagittarius if I'm not mistaken, but if not, honey, she had to be highly affected by it. But anyways, it's about understanding that you're going to learn how to talk yourself through it. Like how this is someone that you're actually going to learn how to talk through the difficulties and not just let it come to like, I don't know. There's something about not becoming explosive. You're definitely, yes, you're going to learn with this person how things can go left and you can actually talk it through it and not feel like that this has to come to a complete and total end. This person, I'm going to be honest with you, this person's actually going to stick around for a long time. Even if this isn't the person that you walk down the aisle with, this is someone that you will talk to about you walking down the aisle with or them walking down the aisle with. Like there's going to be a friendly vibe to this connection. I know you may not want to hear that now, but whatever this connection is for you, Sagittarius, there's more friendship to it. Okay. Clarify this Three of Cups for me. Look at your girl on this camera looking a mess, honey. Betty Wright, no pain, no gain. Tell them about it, Ego Made. That's my song too. I love me some I don't know why I said Anita Baker. I think I did say Anita Baker. Betty Wright, you are so right. That's my girl too. I love me some Betty Wright. I was learning my man while I was earning my man. And I have to be honest with you. I guess I'm just a little bit more old school than I recognize. I think that, if some of these, if we can elevate on the self-love, self-worth, that song still holds some truth to it. But you can't be out here without no self-esteem applying that song. Because, baby, you'll have yourself under Ike Turner real fucking quick. You feel me? But discernment is important. I want to let y'all know that. I see the moon right here. Let me see if I can catch it. Yeah, I love seeing her, either her or in my bedroom window. Man, it's not going. Well, anyways, that little bright spot right there is where the moon is at. I don't know if you can see it. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous in person. Spirit, show me this Three of Cups. I keep getting distracted about. Because that's the thing. I feel like that there's going to be a lot of things that are going to distract you from the importance of the friendship within this connection here. Okay. I'm going to be honest with you. I want you to know that it's going to be like, okay, Kiana told me that we need to focus on the friendship within this dynamic, but there's going to be so many things that tries to pull you away and either causes you to want to create more than that, or like it'll cause you to feel like, I don't know, there's going to be some things that distract you from wanting to focus on the friendship. What's the Three of Cups here? Oh, damn, Kiki, I forgot to give you the whole story. Pookie, I don't know because your emails, what's up, yours truly? Baby, I don't know because your emails are absolutely long. Baby, I'd be overwhelmed reading your emails, to be honest. I'd be having to go back and read it again. Let me see which I'm pretty sure if I didn't have to read it, it wouldn't be overwhelming. But anyways, I'm probably rambling. What's the Three of Cups, Spirit? I'm telling you, the Three of Cups is the partnership, the Two of Cups. So I have to be on the Nine of Wands. I want you to know this isn't a situation that goes down in history in the trash. It's not. It doesn't go down in history in the trash. But I do feel like my challenge within this connection, and it is a challenge that you and this person have, okay? And I want you to be mindful. Thank you, Spirit. Oh my gosh, thank you. I want you to be mindful of it. Is that you're going to have to break free of some sort of childhood pattern, okay? I definitely feel like, because this is the potential distractions, the Page of Cups, that trauma bond, falling into that toxic mindset, that toxic mentality. There's a need, you like being on your own. Like there is this energy of understanding that, like, even though it feels so damn good to be in this toxic push-pull dynamic with this person, and yes, it feels good because, quite frankly, there's something about this connection that reaffirms a negative feeling that was put into you as a child. Meaning, like, let's talk about this dynamic for a second. That masculine energy that's raised by a single mom, and the single mom like adores that child, but then they nitpick. The single mom usually is the nitpicker. I'm a single mother, and we just have to be honest, okay? Accountability is the way, okay? And as when us single moms, we do tend to nitpick because single moms know that they're under such a microscope that they just want to, do their best, or or they just can't stand who they mated with, and they nitpick that to death. But either way it goes, most single moms tend to be the nitpicker. So let's just say that you're that person that is hard to kind of please, and you nitpick this person to death, and like this person pushes against that, but yet they pull into it because it pushes them to be better, because that's what they do. It causes them to rebel against that mom that's constantly nitpicking them, right? So there's some sort of dynamic here within that you have to break free from, okay? But there's, like I said, there's also the energy that causes you to draw into it. How I got there, I don't know, Sag, but we got there. So what do you want Sagittarius to, like, what is the next step for Sagittarius with everything that they know from this reading? I don't see where I can book a reading. I've been looking everywhere on your page. Okay, so you can go to the ManjulaAwakening.com, and that's where you can find all of the readings. Right now, the Zoom sessions are out of stock. And it's just because I got some things that I'm working on right now. And so, and besides, I'm trying to get in touch with my girls. I know you probably watching, or you will watch the playback. We're going to be remodeling the website. And so I just want to kind of focus on that right now. But when I open the Zooms back up, I will let you all know. But the pre-records are over there. Go eat that up, y'all, okay? So what is the next thing? Like, what is the next step for Sagittarius with everything that they know now? Hey, China. What's up, China? The Two of Wands and the Hermit. So Spirit is really saying it's time for you to really, and the Eight of Wands. Wow, in the World card. Spirit is saying it is really time for you to retreat and become really clear as to which direction you want to go and to actively take the steps in that direction. Okay. And I feel like that when you retreat and you begin to become really clear as to which direction that you want to go in, I think that you will be able to see that it's not that this person isn't a good candidate to go that direction. they're not in alignment with it now. And once you start packing stuff up, you're going to recognize that your baggage becomes super heavy once you begin to include them and everything that they need to do in order, like, let's just say this. Like when I was going on vacation, the only reason why I was able to go on vacation at that moment is because the person, Celia, had already been off of work. She had took off from work. I didn't have to ask nobody to take off from work to go with me or anything like that. I didn't have to wait for someone else to get in alignment. She was already in alignment. And that's why it worked out so good. Somebody would have right now, this person needs to go to work. They got to put the request in to get off from work. They don't even know if they have the time. And then once they get the time, they would have to go get the oil changed. They would have to get the tires changed. They would have to air up. They would have to do so many things. And by the time they did all of those things, you've lost a day of your trip. Okay. It's just something that's just not in alignment. And I think that once you retreat and detach from trying to make it something that it's just not ready to be, you'll see that. Yeah, look, the 5 of Wands. And that's also where the conflict comes in at, is that you're ready for something that this person just isn't in alignment for, okay? Y'all, I look a hot mess on these people's internet tonight. Quanda would tell me, well, I don't know, not tonight, because Pookie, I think it's obvious I look a hot mess on these people's internet. Look, I'm seeing a moth. You and this person are like a moth to a flame, honey. All right, Spirit. Let me see. Can y'all see that? No, y'all can't see that. There's a rainbow right here in my TV. The 2 of Swords. You're definitely at a crossroads. Damn, the 2 of Wands, 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups is out here. Don't restrict yourself to this. There's another, like you're at a crossroad. But because you're so consumed on trying to make this something that it's not, you're not seeing the other pathway that is illuminating itself, okay? And the thing about it is this person, in one aspect or another, they actually get to experience that pathway with you. It's just that they're not your passenger princess, or you're not their passenger princess. You see what I'm saying? Like they're like, you go the journey and they're somewhere along that pathway. You encounter them and you get to tell them about your journey. They don't experience it with you, if that makes sense. So what is this person's purpose on Sagittarius? Like, what is this person's purpose in Sagittarius's life? Yes, yours truly. Welcome to the tribe. Welcome to the tribe, yours truly. Baby, what is... Okay. This person's purpose is the Chariot. To get you moving. To get you moving. You know, I never forget. My auntie Nay, my dad's sister, gave me my first car. But I never forget, my dad, he was going to give my sister her first car. She didn't want it and he didn't get it because it was a station wagon. And I always remember, because my daddy never offered to get me a car, ever. Now, the car that I do drive, my daddy did take me to go get that. He took me to go get it, like he made sure it was straight and it was good. And I will always cherish that car because of that. But my daddy never offered to get me a car, okay? I never had the chance to turn it down. But one thing that I always remember thinking about that, Okay, we back. Like the car wasn't supposed to be flashy. It wasn't supposed to get her, it wasn't supposed to be the thing to get her popularity or anything like that. It was just supposed to be the thing to get her moving, to get her experience, to get her from point A to point B. But it wasn't flashy looking and it wasn't what she wanted. So she had a hard time accepting it. This person's purpose isn't to be the thing that looks so good for you. This person is to get you moving in the right direction. Meaning, this person may be meant to show you, like, damn, I do want, I do want a handyman. You know what I'm saying? After trying to date people that aren't a handyman, you know what? I do want a handyman. I do want my person to be handy. You know what? I don't like to drive. I do want to be able to be in the passenger seat all the time. I do want somebody to pull the chair out for me. I do want someone to open the door for me. I do want this. I do want that. There are things that this person was meant to illuminate you to get you moving in the right direction so that you would be willing to take the leap of faith. Okay. So when the real deal McCoy or whatever it is, the real deal Holyfield comes around, you're not caught off guard and you don't completely sabotage it. Okay. Does that make sense? Yes, y'all, for everybody on here, hit that like button, share, and become a member for $3.99. Kiki is the real deal. Thank you, yours truly. Thank you. Thank you so much. But y'all take heed because that's, thank you. But yes, definitely smash that thumbs up button. But I do feel like that this person is meant to get you to break free from your limitations. And I think that they're a really good candidate to do so. And I do think that this person is doing a really good job of breaking you free from these self-limiting beliefs. I just feel like that it's a little uncomfortable for you at this time. You're so sweet. Thank you, yours truly. All right, Spirit, close this out. What are the final messages from the tarot here before we jump in with the oracles? What are the final messages from the tarot? Oh, y'all, honey, I'm going to tell you how I know how the good Lord is going to bring me a man, honey. His hip feel like it's stiffening up. How the hell am I 35 and I got a stiff hip? No. Good Lord, no. Don't do it. No, I'm trying to be a humble servant, good Lord. Please get my husband here so he can loosen it up. He can oil it up, good Lord. I'm going to grow up. What are the final messages from Tarot for the Sagittarian Ninth House Collective? Cut away cut away the unnecessary baggage, okay? Cut away the unnecessary baggage. It's time to sit down and really reprioritize what you're focusing on right now, okay? That's what the Queen of Swords is. And I also have this energy. It's so crazy that I just said it. Because there's also this energy of stop worrying about like there's this energy of over analyzing and trying to make every encounter the one because you may fear or worry that you're running out of time. Spirit is saying put that down. Quit worrying so much about who is the right one and make sure that you're just prepared to receive it. Because honest to God, if it came right now, it might actually pass you by because you're not ready to truly receive it because you're so focused on what you don't have. Okay. I hope that makes sense. Let's get in with the oracle. Told y'all about your girl up here getting stiff and shit. I plead the fifth. What is the oracle message for Sagittarius that has resonated with this message? Ooh, number 1. I choose freedom over the opinions of others. And it's a number 1. So, Spirit is saying this is just the season, Sagittarius, for you to really put yourself first and really get to really identify what is it that you want and unapologetically going after it. Now, unapologetically, I want you to remember, compassion, humility, and all of that good stuff. I don't give a fuck when nobody tells you that stuff is not old-fashioned, it's not outdated. It's still very much so needed. But it's about humbly and compassionately going after what it is that you want. And when what you're wanting and what you're desiring and what you're deserving of is not being served, humbly get up from the table. Humbly, respectfully. You got another flipper? 40. We are as earth, perplexing, haunting, baffling, and full of infinite possibilities. So basically this is saying, accept evolve into your complexities. Accept them. Ooh, that's Granny E. That's Granny E coming through right there, honey. And somebody just commented and said, your mother's mother is a Libra and her name is Elizabeth. Same. Baby, evolve into your complexities. Baby, that's my Granny E coming through. Let me see, Spirit. Now I wonder how old she was when she passed away. Let me see, Spirit. Show me clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages. Clear, concise messages, Granny E. What are your messages for Sagittarius? What are your messages for Sagittarius? Inner conflict resolution. Evolve into your complexities. Meaning, and with this inner conflict resolution, this is saying stop telling yourself that the things that shit, I don't know. Shit. Let me, shit, I'd be vulnerable with you. I almost didn't want to, but I'd be a little vulnerable with you. I could be a little toxic at times, okay? And when I say that, meaning, I could get a little feisty just because I want to be put in my place. I've been open about I have daddy issues, okay? I ain't never lied about that. So sometimes in my dating life, you know what I'm saying? I put myself in situations just to kind of, step on a little toe or two, just to, kind of hear my man rev his little engine a little couple times, and that's okay. Welcome to the family, Ego Mate Eddie. Welcome. And that's okay. Don't beat yourself up because of that. But don't lie to yourself, okay? Meaning, let's just be honest. There are times before I was able to accept that and acknowledge that. There were times that I found myself looking to rev an engine or two. That's for real, I took it a little too far. But it's because I wasn't really aware of what I was doing. But awareness is the first step to putting yourself in the position to have power. You know what I'm saying? You empower yourself with awareness. So y'all get what I'm saying. I hope y'all, if it's your story, you get what I'm saying. Don't shame yourself. I won't beat myself up because I like to rev the engine of the man that, I might want to get on his nerves that night. So, I might want to get a little roughed up that night. That's okay. Don't beat yourself up for that. Don't try to hide that, because when you start hiding that, then that part of you begins to become uncontrollable and exposes itself in an ugly way. Whereas if you have the awareness, you can manage it. Does that make sense, y'all? I know it does. Yeah, look, claim your power. The moment that you claim your power, that's when the metamorphosis begins, okay? And look, an immense growth can take place. Y'all gonna know all my business, honey. Y'all gonna look what's at the bottom of the deck. That's wild to me. Rediscover yourself. What are your interests? Are you hiding yourself to please others' versions of you? That I don't know why these cards seem to surprise me, but they do, and I love it when they do. What is the self-care message to close this message out for my lovely Sagittarian 9th House Collective? Welcome to the family, y'all. Welcome. Receive. It says you are being asked to open to receive universal gifts. These could come in the form of love, money, compliments, healing energy, and universal wisdom. Know that you're worthy of these gifts and open up to them. Sometimes it'd be hard for us Saggies to control emotions while pleasing everybody else. That's the problem, though. I think that you said a mouthful, but you also gave yourself the solution as to why it's so hard in that same time. Because what the fuck you doing trying to please everybody? Okay, what you doing? What you doing all that for? Are you God? I mean, you are a God. There is the God energy within you, but baby, you're not omnipresent. You're not omnipresent. You cannot make every fucking body happy. So what are you doing that for? Why are you putting that unnecessary pressure on yourself? Take that off and go after the things that, like, make sure that, because you cannot pour from an empty cup. Challenge yourself. Challenge yourself to do better. Don't set limits on your potential. Baby, look. Shit, don't make me eat one of these pretzels, baby. I've been chewing for 20 minutes. Baby, don't put limits on yourself when you're so busy trying to please everybody else. Baby, I promise you, you didn't right there. Bam. Limit on yourself. Bam. Just like that. I was about to pull. Oh, y'all know what I was going to do. Archangel Michael and then baby girl is what I'm going to do. But why am I not looking at Archangel Michael? Where you at? Why do I not see Archangel Michael? Since when did we do that? Right there. Since you stopped using me every morning. I know that's right, y'all. I will say this, Sagittarius. How many of y'all will y'all pray? I am intending on coming back with the daily increases. I am coming back with daily increases. So I think that y'all will be excited. Well, I would hope that you would be excited about that. All right, Archangel Michael, what do you have for Sagittarius that has resonated with this storyline? Archangel Michael, what do you have for Sag that has resonated with this storyline? What's up? What's good? What's going on? Thank y'all so much for smashing that thumbs up button. Y'all are greatly appreciated. Don't give up on love. And Archangel Michael is here with you now. It says, even though you can't see it, Archangel Michael is actively working on this situation and is here helping you. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow Archangel Michael to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. So what that's, and I'm getting a hot flash too. And so what this is ultimately telling me is that whatever is going to take place inside of this connection, it is only going to take place on the back of a friendship. So allow the friendship to naturally develop, and then you'll see the true potential. Okay. That's what I want you to know about this connection. But that sums up the reading, y'all. Now, I'm going to sit here for a few seconds and I will answer maybe like 20 minutes of questions. If y'all have questions, I will do 20 minutes of questions. Okay. Not necessarily going to make you give a donation. If you can chat, throw that question out there. Okay. But if you notice I'm not getting ready to do questions and you want donations, we'll get your question answered. Okay. But if you have a question while I'm cleaning up, throw it out there. I'll get to you in a second. If not, just clean up with me and I'll see y'all later. Baby, you did not try sending me no email, Pookie. My email works. Why would it work for everybody else but you? Let me see. Kelsey, baby, I tried sending you an email via the website about a reading, but I think it's not going through. Sorry. Let me put my email. Baby, please, baby. Y'all know us Sagittarians, even though we are represented by temperance and temperance represents patience, Sagittarians are tasked with learning patience in this lifetime, right? So y'all, I struggle with the patience. So because I know I'm not that patient, I really do try to make things really straight to the point, okay? Y'all work with me. Hey, Fernie, what's up, baby? I'm doing well. I am doing well. Thank you for inquiring. I'm doing extremely well. The family grew by 2 tonight. Welcome to the tribe. I don't know where to put the question. That's so crazy to me. Glad to be here. Oh, I'm glad you're here too. And thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, y'all. So we have officially cleaned up. Let me put Granny eat cut honey. Baby, she came through with the message today. Yes, she did. Ah, shoot, we jumping in subscribers, y'all. I really do appreciate everyone that has found the information on the channel valuable. Those that have smashed the thumbs up button. Those of you all that have subscribed. Those of you all that have joined members. Thank you all so stinking much. I appreciate all of you all for seeing me. I see y'all. I love y'all. I want y'all to be great, Sagittarius. I will continue to do Sagittarius readings. I do pray that y'all pick up on the participation, at least smashing the thumbs up button, not just on my channel, but other people's channels. Y'all, it really is just, it's just a simple way. I was thinking that I'm going to say that. I'm going to get on that soapbox for a second. Since I was talking about I may be a little old-fashioned, y'all remember back in the day, I don't know if they still do it. I mean, they still should. But y'all remember back in the day when men wore hats and like the moment that they walked in your house, they would take that hat off? That's the equivalent of coming into somebody's life and smashing a thumbs up button. That's just my opinion. Okay. So just maybe think about it from that perspective. I really do wish that maybe, maybe we can bring some of that old school chivalry back to the new age. Maybe we can see a little progress because chivalry is just a little respect, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? It really does go a little bit goes a long way. A little bit goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, Sag, I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. I love y'all to life. I love y'all to health. I love y'all to bits. Okay. I hope that these messages have increased y'all, fed y'all some clarity that you need to navigate your situation. If so, I would authentically appreciate that thumbs up down below. Y'all don't forget. And in all that we say and in all that we do, let's choose peace, y'all. I love you.